What's up guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here then welcome to our little corner of the internet. Today we are tuning into one of my fears once again. This video is titled Top 20 Celebs Who Ruined Their Careers with One Video, and I post 6 a day. So you know, the odds are, just saying. Hopefully it won't happen though. But let's see what this video is about.
I should have never posted the video. I should have put the cameras down. And
oh, I just got a flashback of what happened here. Yikes.
Stopped recording what we were going through.
Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the worst interview answers, on-air flubs, or recorded scandals that sank a celebrity's reputation.
It kind of shocked me when I came down to earth after having these horrible feelings. Luckily, no violence occurred, ever. Thanks be to God.
Number 20, Blake Lively.
I suffer from toxic masculinity. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
No. I cry
She
when
hit me when I started crying. Yeah.
When it came to the 2024 adaptation of It Ends With Us, the juiciest drama was off-screen, not on it. We could fill a whole list of ways this press tour went off the rails, and we have if you're interested. But star Blake Lively is the one who really put her foot in her mouth. To start, she drew fire for her cavalier response to a question about the film's heavy themes, with many arguing she was trivializing the important message. To be able to
I've never seen this movie though.
question about the film's heavy themes, with many arguing she was trivializing the important message.
To be able to talk to you about this, how would you recommend they go about it?
like asking for like my address or my phone number or like my location share. Or I could just location share you and then we could
To make matters worse, a clip of Lively surfaced where she made a snippy comment to a reporter when they complimented her baby bump. Altogether, it spelled a total career implosion.
First of all, congrats on your little bump.
congrats on your little bump.
What about my bump?
I love this friend right here. But that was, wow. What a way to start an interview.
Number 19, Conor McGregor.
Take a look at this. This is allegedly from April, but it's just now being released. So McGregor's at the top part of your screen.
Inside the ring or out, you do not want to be on the receiving end of Conor McGregor's right hook. Unfortunately, an elderly bar patron can vouch for that firsthand. Video footage shows the man engaging briefly with McGregor, which for some reason earned him a swift sucker punch.
You see him right here. He's the one pouring the shots with his left hand. So that's his proper 12 whiskey that he created.
The masses were quick to call out McGregor's unwarranted reaction, especially since this was far from the first time he'd gotten himself into hot water. While the mixed martial artist did publicly apologize for the interaction, his image has yet to fully recover to the heights it hit before he put up his dukes in that bar.
In reality, it doesn't matter what happened there. I was in the wrong. That man deserved to enjoy his time in the pub without having it to end the way it did.
Number 18.
That's very nice of him to say, but do they like, if something like this happens, can they still go on and, you know, box, or do they like lose their, you know, can they still do the sport? Because for my understanding, if you do a sport like that and you hit someone on the streets or use that on the streets, you're not allowed in the ring again. But I might be wrong though. I might be very wrong.
David Hasselhoff.
What?
This is a mess.
A long way from the beaches of Baywatch in 2007, this iconic actor found himself in front of a camera without a script. It's very clear in the footage that Hasselhoff has had a few drinks too many. Even worse, the cameraman was none other than his daughter, Taylor Ann, who reportedly wanted to show him what he was like while under the influence.
I'll be fine.
Tell me you're gonna stop.
I'll be fine.
Tell me you're gonna stop.
Unfortunately, the video's virality led to bigger consequences. Not only did Hasselhoff's interesting obsession with burgers become a meme, but he lost visiting privileges with his daughters for 2 weeks and was cast out of Hollywood for a spell too. Hasselhoff has since entered the road to recovery, but memes are hard to forget.
I thought it would go away. It didn't go away. It got bigger and bigger and bigger. And but I never played into it. And my daughters were the ones who basically laughed about it. They said, "Dad, let it go."
Number 17. Rachel Zegler.
I'm glad that he still has a good relationship with... Fendi is coughing. I'm glad that he still has a good relationship with the daughters, but that's as a parent, that's very, very, something you wouldn't want your kids to see, for sure.
Zegler.
I just mean that it's no longer 1937, and we absolutely wrote a Snow White that is
not going to be saved by the prince.
She's not going to be saved by the prince.
Say what you will about Rachel Zegler, but she will always speak her mind, for better or for worse. When the world had barely seen a glimpse of the Snow White remake, the young actress stepped in it by voicing her concerns over the fable's message. While Zegler framed her criticism as a way the remake could improve upon the original, many die-hard Disney fans felt the comment was misinformed and ungrateful.
And she's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be.
Of course, Zegler's political views didn't help matters either. Together, this one interview made for a perfect storm that led to Snow White and Zegler's rising star completely crashing and burning. We have to ask, what the heck was the media training?
Oh, I do really feel bad for her because she looks so young. It's I was mad too. Like, I wasn't publicly mad, but I was just like, why would you? It's like the whole movie. Just I didn't even watch it though, but it's Snow White. Just doesn't make sense, first of all. But I do feel bad for her because that must be horrible to go through when you've just started your career and you have everything ahead of you. I don't know if I could cope in her shoes, honestly. Yeah.
There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her. Yeah. Weird.
Number 16, David Dobrik.
Don't worry, it's not as bad as it looks. We'll have to edit this probably because I feel like I have to get up and throw up any second.
Seemingly overnight, YouTuber David Dobrik lost his reputation, his subscriber base, and his hope for a career on the platform. But that's nothing compared to what Jeff Wittek went through. He was swinging on an excavator in a stunt for Dobrik's vlog when a single life-changing mistake left Wittek with major injuries.
I didn't know what the point of this was. I thought it was just to go around slow, and we were just going to get the nice shot with the mountains.
Not only was it for Dobrik's channel, but Dobrik himself was the one piloting the excavator, leading many to call out his dangerous and callous actions. Wittek himself would file a lawsuit for $10 million in damages, and later completely distance himself from Dobrik. As for Dobrik himself, he's back to vlogging, though the shadow of Wittek's accident still hangs over his content.
Any chance I would get, I would take that back. Any chance I would get. And that'll be the biggest regret of my life.
Number 15.
I did watch him. There was a time where I did watch his vlogs a lot, and I really liked Liza Koshy. I think she's like so funny and very just cute. And then after this, I didn't watch much more because it's just, when you start putting like people in danger for content, I don't know. Or it's not even that. It's just the way that like it all kind of played out publicly afterwards. He didn't seem like he was taking much responsibility, and it was quite disappointing.
And that'll be the biggest regret of my life.
Number 15, Liam Neeson.
I'd never felt this feeling before, which was a primal urge.
I don't know who this is, Liam Neeson. I've seen him so much lately. I don't know who he is. Can someone explain?
To lash out.
In what might be one of the strangest confessions ever uttered in a press junket, Liam Neeson admitted to seeking violence on black men decades earlier for an incident his friend endured. He likened the story to his upcoming film, Cold Pursuit, which also dealt with a man out for revenge. However, the movie was fictional, and though Neeson denounced his own actions on air, the reaction to his comments still capsized his image.
And after that, there were some nights I went out deliberately into black areas in this city, looking to be set upon.
It got so bad, they had to cancel the red carpet for Cold Pursuit's premiere. Thankfully, several of Neeson's colleagues came to his defense, but based on his career since, Hollywood is still hesitant to forgive him.
That really, really shocked me when I eventually came down to earth and saw what I was doing, going out looking for a fight.
Number 14, Ashley Simpson.
On a Monday, I am waiting. Tuesday, I am fading.
Fake it till you make it. And then, if you can't fake it anymore, do a weird jig off stage. Yeah, we don't get it either, but that's exactly what Ashley Simpson did during her infamous musical performance on SNL. Allegedly, due to inflamed vocal cords, the artist decided to lip-sync her songs. However, when the wrong track played, the unprepared Simpson was left dancing it out while her career went up in flames. The backlash was swift and harsh, in part due to continuing fan anger. None of Simpson's follow-ups had the same level of success as her early work. Hey,
But why? Like, why are they mad at her? I don't get it.
Continuing fan anger. None of Simpson's follow-ups had the same level of success as her early work. Hey, maybe she could get a career as an interpretive dancer.
What happened there was I had a vocal problem. I had two nodes beating against each other, and I woke up and I had no voice. And then I should have said, no, I will not go on. I will not do this. And
Number 13, Logan Paul.
Recently, as you know, came under fire for posting an alarming video showing the body of a person who took their own life.
There are few creators who live on in YouTube infamy as much.
This was such a big situation back then, but this one is like I just don't get how I kind of feel bad for him too, because maybe in the moment you don't think about it like that, but this, like, in what brain does it fit to do that? I don't get it.
Is Logan Paul. There's a never-ending list of reasons why he's so controversial, but the one that finally broke the camel's back came when he vlogged his trip to Japan. There, Paul entered a forest known for its haunting imagery and filmed the body of a person who had taken their own life. He then proceeded to edit and publish the video, an act that immediately turned the internet against him. Fellow creators, fans, and even YouTube themselves denounced Paul's actions. For what it's worth, he profusely apologized and donated $1 million to self.
I don't know, I just find it so weird and also to go there. I don't know if that's like a tourist place or like,
harm prevention lifelines, but understandably, his YouTube channel has yet to bounce back.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize.
Number 12, Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis.
We are aware of the pain that has been caused by the character letters that we wrote on behalf of Danny Masterson.
Most of the time, career-ending scandals come out against a celebrity's wishes, but in this case, Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher literally filmed and released it themselves. This apology video was supposed to smooth over their controversial decision to support former co-star Danny Masterson, who'd been accused of many uncouth sexual advances. However, people weren't buying the couple's statement at all.
The letters were not written to question the legitimacy of the judicial system or the validity of the jury's ruling.
They were intended for the judge to read, and not to undermine the testimony of the victims.
In fact, the general consensus seemed to be that their stance was hollow, ingenuine, and failed to actually address the weight of Masterson's actions. Because of that, neither Kutcher or Kunis have been particularly busy in Hollywood as of late.
Our heart goes out to every single person who's ever been a victim.
Number 11, Jussie Smollett.
And I absolutely resent that narrative because it's bull. It's bull.
Of all the poorly planned, harebrained schemes to get attention, staging a hate crime has got to be one of the very worst. It's genuinely difficult to wonder what possessed actor Jussie Smollett to go through with it. If it really was just for attention, he got it. Not the good kind, though. Once the public got a whiff of it being a hoax, the body cam footage of the incident's aftermath cemented Smollett as a total industry pariah.
I've been truthful and consistent on every single level since day one.
Smollett, who's maintained his innocence, was arrested and later charged with 16 felony counts for lying to police.
Given how many real hate crimes are committed every day, Smollett's alleged manipulation of the system is
Why would you do that?
simply unforgivable. Here's hoping the lengthy court proceedings taught him his lesson.
I'm okay with accepting responsibility for things that I've actually done. I'm just not okay with accepting responsibility for something that I did not do.
Number 10, Haley Kalil.
Let them eat cake.
So this was her showing off her outfit. Obviously, it is very cool. And again, like I said, people were obsessed with it.
This girl is like on TikTok, right?
In 2024, Haley Kalil, aka Haley Bailey, on TikTok posted a video to celebrate the Met Gala. Dressed in an elaborate gown and headdress, she used an audio clip from the 2006 film Antoinette with the infamous "Let them eat cake" line.
And when they went to the queen to tell her her subjects had no bread, do you know what?
Is that the same castle that was used to film Garfield is the King? I love that movie. Oh, I need to watch it. I love Garfield is the King, and then the part where they make lasagna with the animals. That's that as a child. I love that part. This looks like the same castle.
She said!
Let them eat cake.
With the quote being known for dismissing the plights of the lower class, and the Met Gala also coming under fire for its grand displays of wealth during socio-political unrest and a cost of living crisis.
Oh yeah, not the best. Sorry, not the best word choices, honestly.
The video was read as tone deaf. While Kalil apologized, the incident became the starting point for a celebrity blockout on social media.
The point there, then the commentary on ableism. I don't even know what that video was about, but the point stands. Haley Bailey is unifying the right and the left.
Number 9, Michael.
But still, they probably didn't think of it like that when they posted it. So it's just nowadays it's very easy to get hated on.
Richards.
All right, you see? It shocks you.
In his heyday, Michael Richards was one of the biggest actors in the industry, leading to him collecting 3 Emmys. But in 2006, a video of him ranting at a stand-up gig saw his career collapse into controversy. While at the Laugh Factory in Hollywood, California, Richards responded to apparent heckling by going off on a racist, slur-filled tirade. Understandably, the outrage was huge.
Said some pretty nasty things to some Afro-Americans, a lot of trash talk, and
stop laughing, it's not funny.
Supported by Jerry Seinfeld, Richards appeared on The Late Show with David Letterman to apologize, which didn't land, to say the least. Due to the backlash, he retired from stand-up and has only had a handful of TV and film castings since.
How are you different today than you were on that day?
oh, the difference. Probably more aware of myself. Anger.
Number 8, Michelle shocked.
I don't know if I said in the start, because before I started filming this video, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to listen, because everybody makes mistakes at some point. And now I'm sitting here like, you did that.
I can basically do whatever I want. I don't have minders or managers telling me what to do. And I've adopted a course that's not the orthodox one.
In 2013, Michelle Shocked performed at Yoshi's Jazz Club in San Francisco, California. On top of the folky songs, the audience was in for an unpleasant surprise. Shocked, despite the city she was in, launched into homophobic hate speech, using her religion as a shield. After some confused or possibly uncomfortable laughter, the audience protested her dire views.
On the surface, it sounds really bad. It's not really a point worth making, but the show is supposed to be live.
This is another thing I just don't understand. I don't understand why you have to record to hate speech. If you have an opinion of something, well, you can state your opinion. Other people can have other opinions. There is no, why would you need to do that? I don't know. I think you just kind of lose your point if you just start, raging. It's stupid.
Not recorded. And
what difference would that make?
To me, it's an important difference, but I don't think we have time to go into it right now.
Some walked out altogether, and the venue shut down her show. She tried defending herself, but when the audio came out, there was nowhere to hide. Her career was already taking a hit by this point, but her reputation was permanently damaged after she appeared on Piers Morgan Live, when she bore an attitude of condescension and tried to skip around accusations of being homophobic.
Deeply in love with a man that the idea of living my life without him is impossible.
Right.
I know how much I love him, and knowing that passion that I have for him, would I ever want to deny that to anyone else? Absolutely not.
Number 7, Mason Greenwood.
That has nothing to do with what other people do, but okay. Sorry, we're not judging.
21-year-old
Kinda.
striker.
A little bit. Just a little bit.
Absolutely not.
Number 7, Mason Greenwood.
The 21-year-old striker was first arrested back in January 2022.
In 2022, the Manchester United and England forward was expected to be a leading figure for his team and nation in football. Then, it all fell apart in an instant. On Instagram, Greenwood's partner released videos and photos showing the abuse she allegedly sustained from him. One post involved audio of Greenwood threatening her with assault. After his arrest, Greenwood was suspended by United, and various sponsors cut ties.
Well, Greater Manchester Police said this decision was not taken lightly. In a statement earlier, they said, in this case, a combination of the withdrawal of key witnesses and new material that came to light meant that there was no longer a realistic prospect of conviction.
However, in 2023, the charges were dropped after witnesses withdrew from the case, as well as the discovery of new material. Public backlash kept Manchester United from recruiting him anew, but for the 2023-24 season, Greenwood joined Spain's Getafe on loan.
He had played for England and had a really prospective career ahead of him. But in light of this case, he was dropped from the England squad and he was dropped from major sponsorship deals.
Number 6, Ray Rice.
After seeing something this morning, seeing the video this morning, we had a chance to get together with Steve, Dick, Ozzy, and myself, and we had a meeting. It was not a long meeting, and we came to the decision that we came to release Ray.
In 2014, a year after winning the Super Bowl with the Baltimore Ravens, Ray Rice's NFL career came to an abrupt end when he was arrested. CCTV footage at the Revel Casino in Atlantic City showed Rice and his now wife, Janae Palmer, arguing. In the elevator, the running back struck Palmer, causing her to hit her head and pass out. He then attempted to drag her away.
Me and my wife had one bad night, and I took full responsibility for it.
Wait, what?
City showed Rice and his now wife, Janae Palmer, arguing. In the elevator, the running back struck Palmer, causing her to hit her head and pass out. He then attempted to drag her away.
Me and my wife had one bad...
She passed out and he intended to drive her away? Boy, who raised you?
At night, and I took full responsibility for it. And one thing about my punishment and everything going along with anything that happened is that I've accepted it.
The shocking video led Rice to be charged with assault and dismissed from the Ravens. Rice agreed to have the charges dropped in exchange for attending counseling. No one else wanted to sign Rice after this, and he retired in disgrace.
I have nothing but hope and goodwill for Ray and Janae, and we'll do whatever we can going forward to help them, as they go forward and try to make the best of it.
Number 5, Matt Hancock.
This is on...
I don't know.
All of us. Of course, it's on us at the podium to do our duty and play our part, but it's on you as well. Every single person needs to keep sticking to those rules.
During the pandemic, various rules and guidelines to help reduce the spread of COVID-19 were drilled into the people of the UK. And then in 2021, Matt Hancock, the UK Health Secretary, was shown to be a massive...
Fendi is raging in the background, guys. I don't know if you can hear her, but you can probably see her a little bit from there. She is making the bed, but with anger. Okay.
Hypocrite. Leaked CCTV footage from his office showed the Member of Parliament having an affair with a department advisor, Gina Coladangelo, breaking many of the rules he had implemented in the process. Hancock apologized, and the then Prime Minister, Boris Johnson, declared the matter closed.
It's extraordinary, and, I don't understand this.
Speechless.
I am.
However, the public outrage caused Hancock to resign from his position. He later tried to boost his reputation by appearing on reality TV, but you can guess how well that went. Number 4, Ezra Miller.
Barry Allen?
Iris West.
Oh, I kind of don't like the fact, though, that... Or sometimes it's good, but sometimes people make mistakes and then, they never can come back up from it. And I think some people, emphasis on the some, should get a second chance maybe. Then there are other people who, maybe better not in this type of job. How would you say it nicely, So... yeah, it's just it's kind of like, people do change and learn, and I feel like people nowadays are very easy to judge, but not in all cases. I'm just saying that because that came to mind. Yeah. Anyways, okay, let's keep on watching.
You know my full name also?
Yes, from school.
Previously, Miller was seen as a quirky actor who had the potential to be one of Hollywood's...
Fendi is not stopping. I don't know why she does this. Fendi, can you stop? Nothing. She will do this sometimes when I'm like about to fall asleep because she wants to get under the covers. And then until I don't put her under the covers, she's not going to stop. Usually when I'm filming, she won't do that though because I'm not there. But anyways.
Great. Then 2020 happened. That year, Miller was in a bar in Reykjavik, Iceland. Footage came out of the actor being approached by a woman with a playful attitude, and they responded by grabbing her throat, pushing her to the ground, and continuing to choke her.
Lunging at a man playing darts.
A guy in that bar declared himself as a Nazi. I have it on film, and he attacked me.
As the woman involved later explained, she made a joke to Miller that she could take them in a fight, and things derailed from there. After this, Miller experienced a bout of scandals and legal issues, which severely dented their reputation and seems to have wrecked their career.
There's a huge media campaign right now to convince DC and David Zaslav of Discovery to not air this movie, The Flash, in 2023.
Number 3, Billy Bush.
Comments from Donald Trump that are even drawing fire from the head of the Republican Party. An open microphone caught Trump making vulgar comments about women in 2005 in a recording obtained by the Washington Post.
Part of a famous and influential family that has 2 former U.S. presidents among them, Bush made his name as a TV and radio host, most famously working with Access Hollywood and Today. Then, in 2016, a video was released that turned his career upside down.
I better use some Tic Tacs just in case I start kissing her. You know, I'm automatically attracted to beautiful. I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet. You just kiss. I don't even wait.
The footage revealed a 2005 conversation.
I haven't heard that part. That's kind of funny. It's not fun. Like, it's not funny, but like the TikTok part, I was not expecting that.
Between Bush and Donald Trump, neither of whom realized their mics were on. The former president was making lewd and sexist comments about women. Throughout, Bush laughed along. Public backlash was swift, eventually resulting in Bush being dropped by Today. It took nearly 3 years until he returned as part of Extra.
And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want. Number 2, Zac Stacy.
A former NFL player will spend the next 6 months in jail after beating his girlfriend. And we're seeing new footage of some of the violence she endured at the hands of the 216-pound running back.
If it wasn't for injuries, Zac Stacy likely would have had a long career in the NFL. However, that perception was dismissed following what he did in 2021. While visiting his ex-partner, Stacy attacked her. What made it more eerie, on top of Stacy's voice being subdued throughout, was he did this in front of their infant son.
No one wants to put their son's father in jail.
You don't believe he should be in jail?
It was all captured on the house's security cameras, and Stacy was quickly dropped.
I don't know if you don't believe that was a response to it, because that's not what she said, but okay.
From an ambassador role with the Music City Bowl. To make matters worse, when he was tracked down by police and arrested, he tried to claim it was staged by his ex. In 2023, the former running back pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 6 months in jail and a year of probation.
It's not that I don't believe that he acted in a way that deserved jail time. It's that I feel that jail does not offer the resources that people with mental health, that are in a mental health crisis, need.
Before we can
Wow, she is very, very well spoken.
Continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell.
I winked so quickly. Wait. I know how to do this on time. Look at this.
Crisis need.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option.
I don't know if it was a good wink or not. It felt a little itchy.
To be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Sean Combs.
My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted.
Known by a few monikers, including P.
You're disgusted?
Diddy, Combs was one of the biggest rappers and producers around, collecting many accolades during his illustrious vocation. However, in 2023, his career and reputation were wrecked, with many filed disputes citing severe misconduct and trafficking over the years, one of which was from former partner Cassie Ventura. Combs denied all the allegations publicly. However, in 2024, footage was released of Combs and Ventura at a hotel in 2016. In it, the rapper, dressed in a towel, chased down Ventura in the hotel's hallway and violently attacked her before trying to drag her back to the room.
This is so damning. This is so horrific. It shows such, reprehensible and violent conduct.
Combs admitted to the 2016 assault and released an apology. In addition to public fury, several celebrities also ruthlessly condemned Combs.
I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness.
What other career-damaging videos did we miss? Let us know in the comments section.
I think that was a pretty good spread. Wow. Yeah, well, I have nothing much else to say, honestly, to this. I think I already spoke pretty much on all of these, or said something at least, which I don't know why, but I'm even scared to like react to this, because this is like a video that I would watch on my own time, because just out of curiosity. I don't even know half of these people, honestly. But just out of curiosity, this is something that I would watch while I eat or something. And I want to watch these videos with you guys, but I'm scared that, you know, I'll make a comment that's not, you know, nice, or not nice, but, you know, not accurate, or I don't know. But if I have an opinion, or if I say something that's kind of out of touch, then you guys can tell me, and I'll think about it again. But either way, thank you guys for joining me for this video. I really hope you liked it. Please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.